Honestly, my people, now our brother Peter Obi does speak, oh. He does speak, not be small, oh. He said, I campaigned with Jonathan in 2015. Northerners say they don't want to hear anything. Peter Obi will explain exactly what happened. He said this is the reason the Northerners says they don't want to hear anything when the whole of that happened. He went on to really explain that there are issues ongoing and every single person needs to begin to work to ensure that we do not allow the same thing. Yes, a lot of things have happened and every single person needs to understand that unless things change, we may not be able to get the right and the honest decision for a change. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. I campaigned with Jonathan in 2015. Northerners say they don't want to hear anything. Now see what is going on today. Peter Obi of the Labour Party says that he campaigned across the country with former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan in 2015, and the Northerners say they don't want to hear anything. Peter Obi recalled the incident during his engagement with Nigerians on Twitter Space, and he was reacting to questions about division in the country along ethnic and religious line, and how he thinks such division can be tracked, stopped, and restore the unity of Nigeria. When in 2015, I campaigned across the country, Nigeria, then for Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, I saw this happening where Northerners were like, we don't want to hear anything. We don't want to see you in the north. And there were so many attractive propositions coming from campaign promises that Buhari gave them. And he was voted into office 8 years after we saw what happened. Maybe there is any reduction in poverty in the north. I do not see it. Where is the north today? Buying bread cheaper than the south. Where is impoverishment more than the other? Is everyone not suffering? This is the true situation and the true state of things. He said today, we see similar situation in the south, where people think that they can take a side and think Nigeria will arise and will take it, and Nigeria will stand. No, that's not the way to go. We know the right thing to do. I asked the people, if division is what we want as a people, none of us will stand. Peter Obi said all these issues are easy to solve. We must stop anything that holds us along the lines of ethnicity and religiosity. We must stand together as one. If we want to see Nigeria rise up, if we want to see Nigeria become a better place, this is the time to ensure that such things do not happen again. Every single one of us must ensure we do what is necessary and change the course of more and bring the people to where it needs to be. None of us will keep Nigeria down if we work together in unity and we bring the country to where it needs to be. If there is any time called truth and seriousness, if there is any time Nigerians needs to unite and fight against the ugly incident that have been holding us down, where they've been using division as a tool, this is that time. So Peter Obi spoke, extensively on how the unity of Nigeria is being marred and how people are being allowed, to suffer needlessly, saying this is not the time. This is not the time for such. Peter Obi said if there's any time, things should be better. If there's any time Nigeria needs to rise up, this is that time. So this is what is happening, and this is why every single person who knows the truth, know that there is time for everything, and none of us should allow the same thing to occur again and again. We all need to ensure that the same thing that have been keeping us down do not, continue in that way anymore. Nigerians, this is the day that we all need to rise up together. And so our brother says, Peter Obi says, disunity, and so many things that have kept us down, that have not allowed us all to thrive, where we keep, seeing divisions along the lines, and we keep, allowing people who have personal sentiments to be our judge, and to be the ones who are giving us guard. He said this is the time to ensure that such things do not occur and happen again. So my lovely people, you can see for yourself if this country is going to arise, if we are going to get better, if things are going to get better, this is the time to ensure that none of us, okay, are allowed, okay, to allow disunity and some of those things to hold us down. There is need for every single individual to arise. There is need for every single one of us to ensure that the right thing is done. Remember, today is the time we have to make a difference that would effectively affect the next generation. For if we keep quiet and we do not speak and we pretend that all is well, what are we going to be passing on to the next generation? There are people who do not care about anything that concerns you, and all they are bothered or busy about is themselves. So this is the time for every single one, okay? Not to say, oh, that's it, they've defeated us, accept a position of defeat, and just go and lie down and say, well, it is what it is. No, no, no. It is a time for rising up. It's a time for people ensuring that the truth is being dispensed and everyone is rising up for what is right, so that together we can sincerely and truly make, that effective change that can better this nation and bring Nigeria to the place that it needs to be. So it is what it is, my lovely people. Don't forget, you have a voice, so that together we can make a real change that will affect us all positively. Okay? This is the time. There is no better time. This is that time. There is no better time. Anyway, my lovely people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news, because Nigeria must move forward and we must get to that place we need to get to in order for the change to come, and so that together we can make the difference and bring us to the place where every single individual can become a voice, a person, and you matter. Okay, so don't allow anybody take advantage of that which belongs to you and bring this country into a place of great disrepute. If anything is going to change, if we're going to get to where we need to be, this is the time for every single individual to arise and not to allow the same thing to hold us down. Yes? So my lovely people, now so the matter reach you. Let's know what you think. Let's know what you think. As Peter Obi says, allowing disunity to direct us or rather put us in a very shaking position. I believe that with all my heart. We cannot allow disunity because it does not promote any people at all. Okay, have a lovely and a fantastic day. From Moses, bye for now.